What's going on, y'all? So we're back again for another episode review of Black Ink Crew Chicago. This was season 6, episode 9. Some people like cake and some people do not like cake. Okay, let's just get right into it because I'm not about to be on here long. I got other shit to do, to be quite honest. And this episode really wasn't much. Um, they're not giving us as much drama, but it's like they're trying to fabricate some drama to happen to keep our interest. And my interest is still there, but I'm just saying it's not as much drama as we used to seeing with the old shops and stuff like that. But it was a cute little scene to see Ryan with his son Mason. Let me tell you something. Mason is a grown ass man in a little kid body, okay? That boy opened up his mouth. Ooh, daddy, you can't even shoot like that. I said, bitch, why your fucking voice so deep like that? Puberty, step the fuck back, okay? That was a cute little scene talking to him about the boys and the girls, boys basketball, girls coming up there to the basketball games and stuff like that, and how to talk to girls, and I just asked him what their Snapchat is. I was like, this generation is something else, okay? Bitch, we used to write on the paper, do you like me? Yes or no? Do you want to be my girlfriend, boyfriend? Yes or no? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Bitch, sign my G-spot on blackplanet.com. Okay? Hit me up and put me in your top 8 in my space. Girl, now it's Snapchat. Okay? But anyway, that was a cute little scene. Kitty comes to the shop. Ryan and Kitty do meet up and they do have a little scene together, but that's not really important. Basically, Kitty comes to the shop, and I want to speak on this for a second. Because that was the crush of this episode. Charmaine do eventually come back, but before she comes back, Kitty comes down to the shop, and Charmaine goes and do the ultrasound or whatever, and finds out that they have a healthy child. Next week they're gonna do the gender reveal, I think at the Big Jam, and what wound up happening is when Kitty gets to the shop, you got Drea and Plug out because they're sick. So you only have Jess and Prince and his son is there and Fly. Now, I understand you got somebody coming in that's different and you feel like, I'm gonna just put it like this. I feel like Jess felt like she was threatened, okay? She was so threatened by Kitty, and she was threatened by Kitty since the day she met her. Do I feel as though, the way that they was talking, because Jess keep on throwing around this whole thing about her and Charmaine being partners. This is the reason why I'm out here, because we are partners, okay? I am her partner, that's cool and all, but then come to find out, Charmaine is the one that actually owned the building, owned the business, okay? It's her business. She's ownership. So technically speaking, she's your boss and she can hire and fire who she wants. Now, technically, are you a real vocal partner or are you a silent partner? Did y'all really sit down and have this conversation and say that, we have 50-50 ownership, or, I'm able to do things together with each other. We need to do this together and I make sole decisions or not. We did see that one particular scene where they did sit down and just, voice her opinion about, maybe we should, run things by each other before we just automatically hire somebody. But this whole situation with Kit, it was a temporary move that looks like it might be permanent, but I still feel like it's temporary. And to be quite honest, I get somebody new coming in because I'm going through the same situation. But see, here's the thing. That person new that came into my job is ahead of me. All right. So therefore, I have to follow his leadership, and it's going to take some adjustment because he's coming in and he's changing things around, and it's not what I'm used to doing, but it works at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So it's adjustment. It's an adjustment that I have to make, because at first I'm like, what the fuck? This is not what I'm used to. I felt some type of way, but then in the long run, I'm looking at it like, oh, okay, I get it. This does make some more sense. I'm getting used to it, so I see where you're going with it. Just don't know how to figure that shit out like that. My thing is, and I know it feels a way when somebody comes in. We know that, but for her to feel threatened, and I don't care what nobody say, that girl felt threatened. Drea, let me tell you something. Your little thick tongue ass bitch, you threatened too for what? My whole thing is this. If you are doing the job that you are supposed to be doing, why is it that you feel threatened, or you feel insecure, you feel like your spot going to be taken, you feel like this person's going to come in and encroach on your territory? Why do you feel threatened like that? And we only really see this a lot of the time, majority of the time, when it's another woman coming in in any type of business or situation, why can't us women just come together and just be like, okay, girl, this is what it is or whatever. I see what this happening and all this shit. Jess, you was bent on not liking and judging Kit from the moment you saw her in New Orleans. You felt some type of way about the fact that Kit and Charmaine had this strong bond that they had between each other. Okay, that is something that was years in the making. Y'all not there yet. Okay, Charmaine didn't say you was fired. Charmaine didn't say that she was coming in and taking over or whatever. You trying to make her belittle her and try to say that she's just a makeup artist and a brand ambassador. Yeah, she's a brand ambassador of a chain of shops. I like when Kitty came in and said, bitch, yeah, a chain of shops that grew. Okay, because what? Brand ambassador, that means putting the word out there. Okay, social media stuff, merchandise, all this other stuff, and whatever you have to do to get people to come into your shop. And that is exactly what Second City needs, okay? Because like Kitty said, every time you come up in that bitch, there is nobody there. She said, I've been here for a week and it was only 2 people there getting a tattoo. And then when you see everybody come in, Dre, you got an issue. Bitch, shut the fuck up with your thick tongue ass, okay? Like, bitch, say that 10 times in a row, all right? Like, you doing the most. If you secure about your shit and you doing what you're supposed to do, why do you feel away? Why do you feel away? Nothing is going to be affected if you go ahead and do what you got to do. Okay? She just letting y'all know we're going to do this a little bit. Put this divider right here. Let that be right there because, you know, privacy amongst the customers, which is cool. All right. I don't understand why they didn't have that in the first place. And then, you know, start taking walk-ins. I don't take walk-ins because, you know, I'm a customary artist and all this stuff and whatever. That's not what I do. Sorry to those. I ain't finna take no $20 walk-ins or whatever and doing little name tattoos and stuff like that. I said, Drea bitch. Drea bitch. Who the fuck are you? You in a new fucking city, okay? Bitches ain't finna just be flying out from New York or wherever the fuck it is that you from just to get tattoos from you. Bitch, you gotta get your name out there. You gotta get your repertoire up in this city, okay? So what's wrong with taking in walk-in clients, okay? That's money and the shop needs money. Y'all not making money. So what is the issue? At this point, you have to start small, okay? And then build that shit up. All right, people don't know who the fuck you are. Bitch, you ain't no Ryan Henry, okay? We don't know who you are. Bitch, you in my city. We don't know you, bitch, okay? People coming in to see y'all because of you associated with the show. That's why you trying to get your rep up because you own this show. That's it. Other than that, bitch, don't nobody know who the fuck you are outside of this shit, okay? So let them people come in and let that little $20 for a fucking tattoo gonna go a long motherfucking way, bitch. What you talking about? That pissed me off. That pissed me off. Jess, you know, you talk about something. I don't want a tattoo in my area in my own shop because I feel like, you know, I can't be creative because Kitty over there hovering. Kitty ain't doing nothing but fixing what y'all fucking up, okay? You're dirty and shit. You know, she's trying to fix some little stuff. Granted, I get that you feel like Charmaine probably should have talked to you. I'll give you that. But at the end of the day, like you said yourself, Charmaine is the owner, okay? They did eventually have a conversation because basically Kitty put her foot down like, if y'all don't like what's happening and if you feeling so threatened or whatever, you can go somewhere else, okay? She was just saying, no kids in the shop. Why do you have kids in the goddamn shop? All right? We not about to have that. My light, keep on playing with the plug. We're not about to have that or whatever. It's a safety hazard, especially the fact that we don't have different booths and stuff like that. It's a safety hazard to have a kid in the shop so that it can be a liability or whatever. All right. Why are you having such an issue with some of these minimal and common sense ass rules? Okay. Like, I just didn't get it. And then when Charmaine came there and then you telling her basically it's me or her. Bitch, take your ass back to London since you talking about something you gave up so much. You ain't give up that much, okay? What you saw was an opportunity to be on TV, and that's why you came over here. You ain't give up shit for Charmaine. You gave up shit to come over here and get on TV because she really wasn't popping like that in London. Because ain't no way in hell I'm gonna fucking come drop my shit and come over here just to get on TV. Bitch, please. I'm finna go up there and try to get my own TV show out there. And you see, I'm popping out in these streets up in London town. You know what I'm saying? That's what I be doing. But see, Jess, I liked you at the beginning, but now I just don't like when women come against another woman and with that threatening shit. Like, why are you so threatening? Like, that girl ain't trying to do shit. Like, either way. Anyway, that was them. And then this whole situation with Don and his wife, girl, Ashley don't trust him. Okay? Ashley don't trust him, and I ain't even finna go through that whole situation. I felt so bad for Ford sitting down there. He just wanted to eat his food, bitch. He sitting there shaking, looking confused as fuck when they got into it. Talk about she upset about the car, being $1,600. He said, if he said he got it, bitch, why you upset? Okay? And when Don said this been going on for a while, and she just keep throwing up his past in her face, and everybody seeing that he kind of making some strides to change, which he has, and she not trying to see that, she keep throwing it back up in his face or whatever, bitch. And then we saw exactly what he meant when they was at that table trying to eat food, and she talking about something, I don't trust him because look at his past and all this shit. What did that have to do with the car? That ain't had shit to do with the car. You ain't even had to bring that shit up. And see, here's my thing. Don, you did the deed. You did the deed. You fucked up. So therefore, you gotta live with the fact that you hurt this woman. You have hurt this woman. You have damaged this woman, okay? Because she stupidly stuck by your side thick and thin, okay? And I say stupidly because after all the bullshit that you done put her through, I wouldn't have stayed, okay? I wouldn't stay. But she chose to stay. Ashley, you chose to stay. Okay? So therefore, that means you chose to stay. So you have to put up with the bullshit or you shut the fuck up. Alright? If you didn't fully trust this man, how are you in a relationship that you can't trust a person? Alright? You can love a person, but you don't have to trust them. And that shit ain't gonna work. Trust and love to me go hand in hand in a relationship to make it fully work. Alright? But if you don't trust a person, that is not going to work. If you're going to sit here and keep on, throwing shit up in their face about what they did, why did you take them back? Why did you let yourself get this far? All right, you should have dumped him when you was up in the goddamn Dominican Republic when he fucked them strippers, okay? Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? That's what you should have did. Baby, I don't feel sorry for you. And then he trying to, talking about some shit needs to change and come in the house and you going to leave a note. I left a note in the hallway. Left a note on a goddamn bed with the rings talking about I want a divorce. Bitch, Ashley, you ain't getting no damn divorce. Get out of here. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel about Jess and Charmaine. Who y'all feel is in the wrong? And tell me what y'all feel about this Don and Ashley situation. Because I think it's ridiculous. Like, don't take a motherfucker back if you ain't gonna completely trust them and never trust them. Like Don said, when are you gonna heal? And Don, you brought this shit upon yourself, so I can't really truly feel bad for yourself either. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel, and I will see you guys later. Peace.